Today, me and my parents are taking a flight across country to California to visit our folks for the holidays. My mom said it wouldn't be a long flight, but I knew better. We lived on the other side of the country. As we arrived at the airport, nothing looked out of place. Everything was fine. People everywhere. Flights leaving and coming. As we pulled up to the station to get our tickets and hop aboard the airplane, she greeted us with this odd tone and asked us if we would like to switch planes, and we're already late as it is, so we just said no, we'll be fine. We grabbed our tickets and headed towards the plane. As we were going, I noticed that this old man just seemed to be out of place. He wasn't worried. He wasn't frustrated. Hell, he didn't even seem worried. But he was smiling. It was, I know, his secret smile. I just kind of shrugged it off and followed my parents. As we were boarding the plane, I happened to just glance down at the ticket before handing it to her, and we noticed something odd. Our flight ticket didn't list the plane. So, naturally curious, I asked the flight attendant, "Excuse me, ma'am, what flight is this?" And she told me that this is flight H-66, headed to California. I just kind of got a little worried. But, letters and numbers really didn't mean anything. Just my superstition. My fears getting the best of me. I had nothing to worry about. So I went back to my chair, took a drink of water, put a sleeping pill in my mouth, and went to sleep. I was a bit worried, but when I went to sleep, I had this terrible nightmare. The plane was shaking and lights were flashing. All I could hear was static blaring over the intercom. Blood was everywhere and skulls hang from nooses on the ceiling. I couldn't find where the exits were. I was looking all over the plane. As I got back to the back of the plane, I heard laughing. I turned around and the old man from before was just standing there, laughing. He stopped, looked up at me, and smiled. As the plane started to shake even more, I heard my mother's voice, calling to me, "Joe, Joe." I immediately woke up in a shock and daze. Everyone on the plane was looking at me, including the old man from before. As I looked around at all of their scared faces, I realized I'd been screaming in my sleep. I took a drink of water and told everybody I'm fine. The old man was just grinning, ear to ear, bigger than before. I got up and went to the back, headed to the bathroom to splash some water on my face. As I got in the bathroom, I told myself, "It's just a dream. You're fine. It's just a dream." On the way back to my seat, I noticed the old man was gone. The plane suddenly shook. It scared me half to death. As I'm reaching back to grab my chair, a sharp pain runs through my chest. I could barely breathe. I grabbed my chest and everything started to go black. I could hear my mother calling to me, telling me to hold on. As my mother clenched my hand, telling me to stay with her. "It'll be fine. Everything will be fine." I looked at her and said, "Where's the old man?" She looked at me and said, "What old man?" It was the old man that was on the plane, smiling. She looked around. "Joe, there is no old man.